It's Leo, Love in Other Languages, Beth back again, and you'll recognise our next guest from the Go channel's Vampire Diaries. It is Candice Accola. Thank you very much for joining us.
Of course.
The other day we had a chat with Ashley from Lemonade. We're continuing that conversation about Lyme disease, and it's something that you've been recently just got involved in. Tell me why you wanted to get involved with Lemonade.
One of my dearest friends that I grew up with since elementary school, actually, I saw her right after we both graduated high school. She went to college for a year and I moved to Los Angeles, and then we saw each other over Christmas break and everything was great. You know, we had our whole lives ahead of us, and then all of a sudden about a year later I started getting text messages and she was sick and she didn't know why, and then one year turned into another year, which turned into another year, and after, you know, all these years of her being sick and trying to figure out why and being in bed, she finally found out that she was diagnosed with Lyme disease, with late-stage Lyme, amongst other things. So after hearing that, I had never heard of Lyme disease, and I was like, oh, well, I know you get it from a tick, so it can't be, oh, well, she'll be fine. You know, they'll give her antibiotics, and she'll be piece of cake. And then I started to realize, she started telling me all of her symptoms and things that she had to deal with day in and day out, and I started to realize this isn't such a little thing. This has completely taken over not only her life, but her entire family's life. And her mother was kind enough to send me DVDs of Under Our Skin, because I stayed up all night researching, you know, what this was, and hearing other people, reading other people's stories. And after watching that DVD, I realized how big this disease is and how complicated it is, and not just the disease but the political side of it. And so I just felt that there wasn't much of a voice for it, and I just felt so embarrassed of my own ignorance you know, I didn't know that Lyme disease really existed and what it could be. So I wanted to help any way that I could to give it a voice and give my friend a voice when she can.
Yeah, for sure. Now, Lemonade more focused on raising awareness.
Yes.
So you're also involved in another organisation, Turn the Corner?
Yes, my friend's mother was kind enough to introduce me to Ashley and to Lemonade, and so it's been so great learning from her and working with her on the PSAs, and then I also heard from her and my friend's mother about Turn the Corner. And it's a great organization that, you know, helps support Under Our Skin, the DVD that completely changed my perspective and educated me so much on what the disease could be. And hearing what they do for Lyme disease in the medical research area, it's just, and the programs that they have supporting that, I'm really excited about this new partnership with them.
Yeah, and it's an exciting thing to be able to use, I guess, your profile in a way as being an actor to raise awareness of such an important thing. And I guess it doesn't seem like many people know about Lyme disease, and when it's so common that so few people really know about it. Yeah,
it's an interesting thing having a platform, you know, I've been very fortunate to have a platform to be able to have a little bit of a louder voice had I not been an actress, but at the same time, I think the biggest thing is that even if I asked my coworkers, or, you know, even my mother, I asked her, you know, have you heard about Lyme disease? Do you even know really what it is? And everyone kind of had the same thing of, oh yeah, you get it from a tick. I don't know, I heard it could be kind of crazy, but the fact that it, you know, regularly gets misdiagnosed as MS, you know, I mean, it's a pretty extreme thing. And so whether or not I was on the show or if I wasn't on the show, I still think that it's important to give it a voice and put it out there and let other people know that it does exist, because early detection is the biggest key, and just knowing that it's out there and it's very quickly growing. And so, because a lot of people don't get the bullseye rash that kind of notifies you that you've been bitten by a tick, and so not everyone that gets bitten by a tick is going to have Lyme, but the percentage is rising where it could be a possibility. So it's just important that people know about it.
Yeah, for sure. Now, very exciting. Season 1, Vampire Diaries, just wrapped up in Australia. Now, how have you been doing acting? How did you get involved with it in the first place?
I'm kind of a late bloomer. I started auditioning when I was 18. I moved to LA for music, and there's something in the water out here. Everyone ends up acting. No, I started auditioning, and the more that I worked, the more that I fell in love with the job and the challenge and the places I got to go and the people I got to meet. And, you know, years later, I was fortunate enough to audition for the wonderful show, The Vampire Diaries, for Kevin Williamson and Julie Plec, and I was just excited to be auditioning for them. And then I've had the most incredible experience working on the show.
Any highlights from season 1?
Oh man, all of it. I think that we all bonded so much during the pilot. We shot the pilot in Vancouver, and it's just been such a wonderful ride. But I think that the fact that we all got along so well at the beginning, and we've all, you know, not only love each other as a family and respect each other as a family, but we, you know, that's the biggest thing, is that the level of respect that happens on set and off set has just been, yeah, it's been great. We really get along and have so much fun, and you know, we hold on to each other really close in Atlanta, and yeah, it's just been a great year.
Yeah, it sounds like it. I'm really looking forward to season 2. Can you give us any...
Hey, if you knew something, I'd be begging you, because I know nothing. They won't tell us anything. The writers just got back into the room this week, actually, and so yeah, we won't know anything till we go back in July.
All right, well, we'll just have to wait and see for that. Finally, some of your personal passions, what really drives you to, as an actor, as a person in general, what really drives you?
As an actor, I think just, if I ever read something in the script that I'm just like, oh man, I don't know if I can do this, then that I'm really excited. I love the challenge. I love feeling afraid and knowing and seeing the light at the end of the tunnel and knowing that I'm gonna get over the hump and I can do it. Just in my own life, just trying new things. You know, cooking something I've never cooked before. Reading and, you know, just having fun, laughing till I cry with my friends. You know, just that kind of stuff, I guess. I'll run at the mill.
Well, thank you so much for having a chat with us.
Of course,
this morning here
guys.
in beautiful LA. We've got a nice, beautiful day today.
Yes.
Candice Accola, everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you.